Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Panic in presidency. Media houses over Obazee's CBN investigation. So you know that CBN is under serious investigation. Our very own brother is still very much in custody. He has agreed to pay 50 million naira to Nigeria government so that in exchange for his freedom. When people steal money, they will allow them pay some part of the money and they can take the rest. Welcome to Nigeria, in case you are confused about that. Yes, things like that happen. Even in the US, remember the forfeiture of the $460,000 that Tinubu did back then? Yeah, things like that happen, where they cannot really find everything. They will not take everything, but you have to pay some. Okay, so this is exactly what happened. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Panic in presidency. Media houses over Obazee's CBN investigation. There is reportedly tension among some officers in the presidency over the content of the report of Jim Obazee, a special investigator examining the books of the Central Bank of Nigeria ahead of the submission. Let Nigeria recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed Jim Obazee to probe the books of the Apex Court. Sources familiar with the work of the special investigator told leadership on Wednesday that highly placed aides of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may have been indicted in the report for their part and the role they play in defrauding the nation. One source said, "I can tell you that some very, very close aide to the president are not finding the submission of this report funny at all. They are doing everything to stop it and to ensure that their names are cleared off." The former CBN governor apparently kept very extensive details of all his disbursement, especially in the last days of his tenure, when politicians were threatening him with arrests and all kinds and all sorts. This involved, those involved know they are in, and for them it's a hard time. Sources disclosed that a few top politicians in Tinubu's administration and even some media houses were fingered in the report by Obazee. The source said, you will recall that at the height of COVID-19, the CBN created a special fund for media houses disbursed through NISRAL. The fund has come under Obazee's forensic audit, and it's not looking good for those who have not repaid that very fund. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had, during his October 1st Independence Day broadcast, said Nigerians would be shocked at the report content of special investigator and that he was expecting it to be formally submitted in a matter of days. Obazee, who gained prominence after his early encounter with overstaying corporate CEOs and heads of faith group over implementing the Companies and Alleged Matters Act, was appointed in July to investigate the CBN. So these are some of the things that are going on. Some very important persons have been fingered in all of this, and the tension is high because people are trying very hard, how they could hide themselves, and pretend that these things are not happening. But guess what? Whether you like it or not, Nigeria must move forward. Yes, we've got an opportunity to make a mark and to make a difference. We cannot continue to hide under the bushel. We have to come out and we have to speak. I know that there is a lot going on in this regard. Okay? We can see for a fact, that, whatever is going on is all human orchestrated. So my people, unless, there is a system. Now in Nigeria, we need to put systems in place. Yes, systems so that it's not the one that somebody will say, "Madam, just do and just do and just do and you go away." No. Systems in terms of, every establishment have an audit, and you don't know who is coming, and the person must not answer to you. And when the person come, the person is not allowed to be entertained, such that government has we have a long way to go, so that people do not, begin to when you come, they give you a lot of transport fare. You know what transport fare is, right? They entertain you, they put you in an hotel, then the audit you came to carry out is totally lost in transit. Then at the end of the day, you will do the audit in the hotel. The manager will come and meet you there. Say, well done. How is the work? Well done. You are doing well. And we just brought this little envelope to say thank you, and they will bring the paper. Yes, so everything is okay. Oh. They've lodged you in a 5-star hotel. You've had the best time of your life. They've given you thank you. Then they brought the paper for you to sign. You now say, no, you're going to the office. Ah, guy, you go pay. Oh. You go pay. But we need men and women of integrity. Who you say now Bible night talk and say anybody where they collect gift is judgment can be corrupt. It say if you want to be a good leader, don't entertain gift. You see too much friendliness with the person you're supposed to go and carry out the audit from. No. Independently, somebody should come. Guess what? People will begin to sit up. People will begin to put things in place. Those who are coming to inspect a structural a structure that is being put up. Say, for instance, the other day now we heard that a church collapsed. There should be process. You can't just wake up one morning and just start building without an approval. And even after that, there must, you go to the urban and region department. You must show your credibility. You don't just do things anyhow. People lose their life in the process. We leads to, more, people who are vulnerable in terms of widows, orphans. These things can be caught. Yes, we can cut these things. We can. We can do things about these things. But what do? We allow the same thing over and over again to becloud our judgment, so much so that at the end of the day, people are rather suffering rather than getting the opportunity for a change and making this nation a better place. It's wrong. It's wrong. Until we begin to honestly, sincerely put things in place, we may not be able to enjoy the nation like we should. Yes? Leave us a comment. We would sincerely love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.